Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a very special episode of Warhammer Weekend Times. My name is Stan and I'm your host. And it's a special episode today for two reasons. The first reason is, at the very end of this battle, I actually have put on a little battle preview of the next battle I intend on uploading. And I thought that might be kind of fun for y'all. Kind of adds a little more production value to some of the videos, and kind of gives y'all a look at what's to come. But and the second reason, actually, that this is a special battle preview or battle replay today is that it's a sent-in one. It was sent in by I Hate This Name, who's currently going by Dewa, and he is going to be playing as the Warriors of Khorne, and he is facing off against Sir Derpington, who is playing as the Minions of Tzeentch. Let's go over the armies really quickly, guys, and then we'll go ahead and jump right into this battle replay. Sir Derpington has 2 units of Screamers of Tzeentch, and he's also got 2 units of, I'm sorry, I was going to say Minions of Tzeentch. He's got 2 units of Ungors with Spears, and then 2 units of Chaos Warriors Halberds, and then 1 unit of Tzeentch Chosen. Then over here, for his mainline infantry, he's got a whole, or I guess these are mainline ranged units. He's got a whole bunch of Hoarders of Tzeentch, and then 1 unit of Flamers of Tzeentch. And he's also got these Tzeentch Sorcerers on discs. And these guys are very expensive. They're 18,000 gold, which is, I think, the most expensive unit in the entire game right now. Very devastating, though, if you can use them advantageously. But I would probably not pick them up unless I just had, it was a very high funds game, and I just happened to have almost 20,000 gold lying around that I hadn't spent. But typically that's not the case. I'll usually spend it on more infantry or something else. But and then his general is going to be in his Chosen Knights of Tzeentch unit right here. Let's go over I Hate This Name's army really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and start the battle. He's got 2 units of Chosen Knights of Khorne, and then he's got 2 units of Ungors with Spears. He also has 2 units of Bloodletters of Khorne, and then 1 unit of Chaos Trolls. For his mainline infantry, he's got a whole bunch of Chaos Warriors with Halberds, 1 unit of Chaos Warriors, and then he got 2 units of Khorne Chosen. He's also got a unit of Chaos Giants, and over here for some of his other cav on his other flank, he's got some Chaos Knights, some Centaurs, some Chaos Hounds, and in the back he's got 1 Hell Cannon of Chaos, and he's got some Chaos Marauder Horsemen. Okay, guys, that's the army comps. Let's go ahead and jump right into this battle. Immediately, I believe Sir Derpington is going to start sending his wizards over to start getting some really good shots into the Khorne line. And the only real ranged unit that Khorne has is his Hell Cannon, so he's gonna kind of take advantage of his range capabilities real early on. He's gonna hit some Ungors with Spears and not do much damage, and then kind of miss his other volley, it seems like. But then he's gonna get some nice shots in there on these Chaos Warriors with Halberds and start whittling them down quite a bit. You see the Hell Cannon trying to return fire, but missing by a decent margin. And then it looks like Khorne is just going to begin his descent upon Tzeentch's forces. It looks like the Chaos Trolls and the Giants are probably going to be the first ones to engage in melee. The Chaos Trolls are going to start to take some hits from these Horrors of Tzeentch, and it's going to kind of lock them down a little bit. These Giants are going to start moving into these Ungors with Spears, and they're going to just plow through quite a few of them. But one of the Giants is going to get picked off by the Tzeentch Sorcerers on discs, and the other one's going to run right in front of him and get cut up too, or not cut up, but he's going to get burned. The Chaos Hounds are moving in, and I believe he's trying to either flank these Ungors or these Tzeentch Sorcerers, but a good Hell Cannon shot's going to come in, and that kind of has a morale penalty in this big fiery area. And they are going to rout, which is going to be really bad for Tzeentch, because over here, Khorne is starting to mass up his troops. If Tzeentch had gotten into this area right here, he probably could have gotten a good shot off on his Chaos Knights here, or just into his mainline infantry. A lot of the Khorne troops are beginning to bunch up. His Bloodletters, his Khorne Chosen, both units of Khorne Chosen and this unit of Bloodletters are over here. Oh, looks like he's still going to try and get some shots into Khorne's main line. I did not realize he was still able to fire, and I thought they were still routing at this point. But some more of these Horrors of Tzeentch are going to be firing into these Khorne soldiers, but they don't have very high missile damage on there. I think it's only like 1. I don't know if that's supposed to be corrected, or if they're supposed to be very kind of underwhelming and more kind of a nuisance unit. But over here in this engagement, it definitely looks like it's swaying in the favor of Tzeentch. He's got quite a few of his Chaos Warriors with halberds massed up, fighting some of these other Tzeentch, I'm sorry, some of these Khorne soldiers. Khorne's Ungors with spears are going to be routing, but he is going to be moving some of his Chaos Halberdiers out of the way. Over here, these Bloodletters are going to be engaging these Flamers of Tzeentch, which is really unfortunate because those Flamers can be really devastating upon mainline infantry. Over here, the Screamers of Tzeentch has definitely put in some work against the Khorne Chosen Knights, or Knights of, which, I don't know, guys. Chosen Knights of Khorne. That's how you say that unit name. And this multiple HP unit is going to be... Oh, my God, guys. Okay. This, I think, is going to maybe be the nail in the coffin for Tzeentch. That was devastating, actually, to his line. He was holding pretty well, and if he was actually able to maybe get his Sorcerers back, he probably could have gotten some really devastating shots on Khorne's main line, but I don't think that's going to be the case now. He still has some Khorne Chosen here. Well, no, these Tzeentch... I'm sorry, guys. He has some Tzeentch Chosen here. I'm getting these Chaos units mixed up quite a bit. Another nice shot from the Hell Cannon, although I don't think these Horrors of Tzeentch will rout. I think they may have infinite morale. And he is going to come in, or I hate this name, is going to be coming in with his Bloodletters and probably finishing off what's left of these units here. Way in the back, his Sorcerers are kind of just, I don't know where they're really going. But they're really kind of too far out to be of any use right now. Looks like he's got some of these Screamers of Tzeentch left, but I don't know if... I think he may have lost micro on them, moving around his Wizards. But over here, we've got some of his... No, these guys are still routing. I thought... Yeah, he's got... No, I thought he had some units coming back. But I guess I was wrong. His general is going to go down right there. Or Tzeentch's general is going to go down right there to the Chaos Warriors. This was going okay for Tzeentch. I think he's definitely down men. Khorne brought a much larger army than him, but the Sorcerers on discs, you know, have really devastating attacks when they make contact. You could look here, yeah, just cutting big swaths through some of these units, and when they're bunched up, like right here, which would be a very good target for him to... Oh, yeah, there we go. He's getting some shots in here already for Tzeentch, because they're all just massed up. He's got a lot of his Khorne Chosen, a lot of his Chaos Warriors in here, a lot of his more elite troops, but there's really not much left for Tzeentch on the field. He's got some Chaos Warriors with halberds marching up, supported by some Ungors with spears, but the Trolls are going to run in and just tear them apart like they aren't even there. And then all these other elite troops, these Bloodletters of Khorne, these Chaos Warriors with halberds, some of his Khorne Chosen are all going to descend upon these Chaos Warriors with halberds for Tzeentch and his Ungors, and they're going to rout. There's no way that those units were going to not rout. There were just too many elite infantry pressing down on them right there. Over here, he's still got his Sorcerers, but there's only 4 left. And he's Khorne's getting kind of close with some of these Halberdiers, and since these are considered missile cav, the Halberdiers would tear through them pretty quickly. But he's getting some good shots in on them as well. Or, I'm sorry, guys. Tzeentch is getting some good shots in on Khorne's Halberdiers as well. And you can see over here, some of Khorne's troops are beginning to disperse a little bit. He's got some of his knights ready here. This would be really smart to maybe try and... well, I guess not. I thought these guys were the Sorcerers, but he's really kind of pushed far out with his Sorcerers. I think he thinks he might be able to get some really good melee shots, some shots in on his melee units over here. Yeah, he's shooting the Trolls now. He's getting some nice shots into some of these other Khorne infantry units. Those Bloodletters taking those shots pretty well. But the Khorne Chosen, only being a single HP unit, aren't going to defend quite as well against that. These Chaos Trolls are still pretty healthy, considering that they were one of the first units to engage, but they're slowly going to start getting picked off. Yeah, there's 1, 2 getting picked off. He's slowly going to be losing his troops, but at this point, this is really Khorne's game. If Tzeentch maybe had 2 or 3 units of healthy units, he might be able to turn this game around, I think. But considering that Khorne's got all this infantry, he's starting to spread out a little bit, which is what he wants to do. He doesn't want to mass his troops up and just get absolutely incinerated by these sorcerers. But also Khorne way over here with his general unit, or what his general unit is the Chaos Marauder Horsemen. But these guys are a ranged skirmish unit, so they will throw a javelin. So considering that these are light cav, they are going to be considerably faster than those Tzeentch sorcerers. So if he needed to, he could move this unit in and probably finish him off very quickly. But look at these kills, guys. He's getting some really large amounts of damage on Khorne's line, and we see these guys are thinning out. The Chaos Knights closing in a little bit, but they're going to get demolished right there, and that's going to be it for those cav units. So at this point, well, you know, I mean, there's not a lot of infantry left for Khorne to defend or to kill those sorcerers with, but he doesn't need money, guys. He only needs a few units to catch up to these sorcerers, and that's going to be it. They're not that great in melee. I think they do have 2 HP. They do have an okay defense, but yeah, you're going to see them just start going down. Some of his Khorne Chosen are going to engage in melee. I think probably at this point, he's either really low on ammo or out of ammo. Mages tend to go through ammo a little bit quicker than, I'm going to say, arrow units or archer units, or like gunpowder units. They expand their ammo quicker. Anytime you have a ranged unit, medium two is always going to utilize ammo. The Khorne Chosen are going to be charging in here, catching up to these Tzeentch sorcerers on discs, and that's going to be it, guys. He's going to catch up to them. He's not going to be able, or Khorne is going to catch up to Tzeentch, and Tzeentch is not going to be able to really do anything at this point. These are all he has left on the field, so they're going to fight it out, and that's going to be it. Pretty much, guys. Oh, he's not going to go down quite yet, but yep, he's going to go down right there. That's going to be the fight, guys. I thought it was a very good fight. Pretty close, actually. I mean, killing 60% of his army when he brought a much larger army. Yeah, look at this, guys. Sir Derpychin only had 845 troops, while I Hate This Name brought almost 1,200. So he had nearly 50% more troops to utilize in that battle. But I'm sure, you know, the Tzeentch sorcerers got a lot of kills. I just don't think they got 18,000 gold worth of the kills. It's very hard to make that much or that expensive of a unit pay for itself. Now in a siege battle it might be different, where people kind of have to lane up and get you know, more closely together. You could probably get some amazing kills with those sorcerers on discs. But let's look at the battle statistics real quick. 132 for the Bloodletter's Khorne, did a lot of work, only lost 19 in his unit. He got 58 kills on his Hell Cannon of Chaos. Really good kills there, considering I think he only shot maybe 3 or 4 times. I only saw 2 shots hit, and that one shot was devastating. Definitely, I think a game-changing moment for Khorne and Tzeentch in that game. But anyway, guys, that was the battle replay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and stay tuned for the battle preview of my next video. Anyway, guys, I hope you all liked it, and I'll see y'all next time.